Did you say midnight stream? That's interesting. Okay, metaphor audio's working. I think everything's working. Yeah, we had our daylight savings, so it's gonna mess with everything. Just by a little bit. Let me turn this down. It's so fucking loud. Alright, we're back for more metaphor. Okay, we left off here. This was the save, I think. Aww. Oh, it's chunky. Why is it so chunky? Make you miss a bit of the near stream? Yeah, it's gonna mess with the scheduling until everybody gets used to the changes. What the heck is happening? Okay, I have a couple of suspicions. Like this. Like this. Oh, there we go. That's what I needed to do. Okay.
Let's go.
Can hear the kidnapped children. Oh, right. I think I read this last time. We just need to go in. So this is the old wall that Barden mentioned. We should be able to go get down to the underground channel from here.
Ready?
Let's go.
Dungeon crawl time. Let's go.
However,
just needed to warm up a bit. Nah, it's more something else was kind of choking it, so I just had to like change some of the graphic settings to make it stop bitching a fit. That makes no sense, but whatever.
keep your wits about you.
Run! I was playing Monster Hunter just before this too,
Come
so.
on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner.
Oh, the kids!
You can't run from us.
child yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. And that means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
If you've got something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
I don't think
Eyes
he
up.
cares.
Something stirs in the back.
Oh. Doggos.
Are these the monsters we heard about?
No, further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
Aw.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make Amelia.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Oh.
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum.
This from a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part.
Oh. Story time. Oh, cutscene-ish.
'Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
O lodestar, who falters in memory.
Oh,
thou anguished
our awakening.
traveler,
Cool.
thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Choose? My choice is already made. You can't erase your past.
Yep.
All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light.
Whee!
O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
Okay. The night is so much more fun.
I
Yeah.
am Haisme Noctul.
Oh,
I
that
believe
name.
the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands soiled or sinless, I fight!
Oh. Oh. Okay. Interesting design.
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
All right.
Go! Rip them apart!
Coward.
On guard! Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain?
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
Hey, I'm just happy for another team member. Oh, so he's got dark, huh? Dark magic. Drains MP. Okay. Oh, thievery, huh?
Ha! Die!
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul. Is there another way?
A noble's magic knight! What a mess.
I don't have anything that can attack multiple targets at the moment.
Right there!
Observe the enemy. Take that!
Hell yeah, Hulkenberg.
This is nothing.
A critical hit.
Let's stay calm.
Praise a real
Still up?
No. Yeah!
I'm just glad I have a 4th team member. I get for. Oh.
Stop!
Ooh, chunky.
Damn! The bastard got away!
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Heisme.
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed. I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for. And found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
The
I
lady?
can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Baden for now.
Sure.
After saving the children, I can expect my support from the townspeople to grow.
You saved the wee ones' lives. We can't thank you enough.
No, we just did what had to be done.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this.
To save
Hard as
face,
we've
that's
looked,
why.
We can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
Oh, she's
We're here for our own
disappeared.
reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
In order to break the princess curse, I'll need to make an impression during the tournament. Blah blah. Oh yeah, we already know this. Besides, I think we're the only ones who can handle getting to the bottom of this, and we'll do it not just for ourselves, but for the town as well.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue, especially not in my name. I believe in you.
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
Fuck him to calm down a little, and the gauntlet runner as he wished and returned to the end with everyone else. Hulkenberg. Joanna's absence troubles me. If 'tis true that there's a monster nearby, then we've not a moment to lose. Though it still remains to be seen whether she knew the Guard Corps were involved.
Damn it.
Morris, the bastard. Deceiving us is one thing, but kidnapping children? There's a storm coming, that's for sure. But we'll be at a disadvantage at night, so let's dive deeper into the Krigante Castle basement tomorrow.
I'm in trouble now.
Gone to shite, this has.
Bam, bam.
Good night.
Rest well. Find it hard to sleep. Maybe I'll go back to the Gauntlet Runner and read in the evening breeze.
Can't sleep, lad? As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself. That a novel there? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group?
Can't tell you just yet.
Sorry, but I can't tell you just yet.
Thought as much. In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask. Don't worry, lad. Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you Jeeves. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances, loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me, and I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret. Equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed allies. Friends.
From now on, we're friends, buddy.
From now on, we're friends.
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure, then.
The aloof hermit, Heismay. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Wee.
Perhaps our fates are bound somehow. If my boy was still alive, He'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course. As we're both awake, might I have a look at that old novel of yours?
What? Why did I pick it up like that?
So, this is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the Utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy.
What the menus remind you of? What do they remind you of? Might not be able to see it. Well, maybe, but... Aww.
If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs,
Whoops.
then, no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So,
Oh, excellent, we're all here. Today we explore the depths beneath the castle. Use caution, as we both Morris and monsters to contend with. If you don't think we can handle this yet, we can go somewhere else and build up our strength first. We still have time to prepare if we need it.
It's in your hands.
Indeed, I've only just been introduced to these new powers. Regardless, I leave the matter in your hands, Captain. So, how much time is the question? I'm assuming I can't take too long. Because we have the other quests to go do.
Let's focus.
Ah, we have 12 days. Okay, that's that's a good number of time.
The search begins.
Something in that castle. We need to head over to Blindwell Alley. From there we can investigate what's going on at the castle. Today, lots of stores have sales, so it might be a good idea to do some shopping. What? What?
ah, 'tis you.
We can hardly conquer the exhibition like this. We need a way to resolve this and fast.
What should we do?
Let's hear your strategy first. What will you do today? Let me think about it.
Greetings.
Alvino's ring. Oh no, we have not. Yes, that's the other thing I was thinking about that we needed to do. Ready to accept the truth of the matter, no matter how ugly it is. More than anything, I'm begging you to save Martira. Is it to him?
Take a look.
Alpha Rockworm Valmo, monstrous man-eater. Man-eater's Grove Grotto, cave southeast of Materia. The tavern, the informant.
What do you think
We'll
of
have
this?
more details. Okay. Miner was eaten, so now the whole lot are fearing for their
I
lives.
see.
Miners reminds me of Grius. The location's changed, but we're still helping out miners all the same.
Hey,
Okay, then we're gonna help you out, right, Torin? Yep. Man-eater's Grotto. Camaro's on your way. You might want to pay a visit just to make sure you're stocked up for the journey. Counting on you. It's life or death for the region if even one industry goes out of business. It's not just ore that's found in that cave, but also precious gems that are sold at a premium. If you want to know more about that Valmo, just go ask the Martira informant. Hate to put a reeve in their pocket, though.
Good hunting to you.
Bringing back the Alpha Rockworm Eye as proof of its defeat. I I can't be handing out any rewards until you bring me that, so don't forget it, alright?
Let's do it.
No deadline. Skits from Monty Python? Oh, yeah, I can see it, yeah. No, yeah, they're before my time too, but I still love the Monty Python stuff. What a chilling name.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Okay, we're not going there yet. We're not done exploring the town real quick. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Keep thinking that's map. This is map.
An elder candidate? No. Must
Oh my god.
wrong.
Stroll's hanging out here.
Can't be.
Even so.
What is going on in this castle? I suppose we're done with all pretense. Oh, I want to prepare.
I see.
Okay, they're just gonna keep pushing me to leave.
What'll I do here?
How do I get off of this again? Ah! There we go. Where am I?
What now?
What quest do I need to turn in? San Lumeo. Okay, so I have to head back to Grand Trad for both. Alright.
What'll I do here?
Whee! Zoom, zoom. Terry Gilliamness to them, yeah? Yeah.
An elder candidate? No. Must have got that wrong.
Nyarong.
What were the gods doing?
What's an idol's day? What you got?
You there.
Huh? Wait, what'd he say? Nope. One of yours down there. Well, look, I'm sorry if I'm getting this wrong, but didn't it disappear one time? You know, right when you got to town? Took my eyes off it for a second, it was back, so I figured I was imagining things. But, well, I'm not sure. Maybe it was because I've been drinking? Because I teleported. Saw that similarity. Oh, stop that. You're being far too silly. Hello, nearest. That's,
Boy!
Runners in top form. If you have a destination in mind, just give me a shout. We do have a destination in mind. First, use the toilet.
Right.
Ah, capital. Everyone's here. Now then.
That's a good question.
We'll face danger here.
What are we doing there again?
2 days to get there? Yeah, we'll go.
Should be a good time.
Bryce, I rumors say the tomb robbers haven't picked the place clean. We may come away with more than just a
It's your
ring.
call.
Yes, let's go.
Great.
Meow.
Taking up the request of the man in Martira, the Gauntlet Runner makes its way southwest of the town. The mysterious individual could very well become a source of new power, though they have yet to quite grasp that.
Oh, interesting.
What to pick?
Probably the guy we haven't bonded with yet.
Ah,
Archetypes, eh? And here I thought I was too old to learn any grand new powers. I suppose growth puts a spring in your step, no matter your age. Plus, this gives me another discipline to improve alongside my sword arm. Except he's not going to have anything for us. Okay, we get to hang out with Stroll instead. Travel like this, sometimes it feels like I can see my hometown on the horizon. I'm admittedly intrigued by the idea of an inheritance, but going back there is a weight on my heart. Stroll seems pretty down. I should talk to him again once we're back in town.
Well,
I know I shouldn't overthink it, but all this sitting around leaves me with little else to do.
hey.
Sometimes it's best to clear your mind and focus on a single task. Want to hone our weapons? Maybe later. Hang on.
You see?
'Tis true for both training and true combat. After great exertion, one must replenish their energy. It's never bad to have a quick meal on hand at all times. I can only carry so many dried caterpillars, I suppose. Still, regularly preparing and carrying your preferred foods is one solution. Alright. She really likes eating bugs.
Well, hey. So,
I don't think it's gonna be, like, deep conversation, just time killing. Naturally, it's important to sharpen one's blade, but one must take special care of its tip. The tip's more effective when facing off against armored opponents, to pierce gaps in the armor rather than slashing at them.
that being the case,
That all said, what's the most important quality of the sword for that matter? Attack! Sturdiness of the hilt? That's important, yes, but the key is keeping the point thin and sharp. My father always said that, and I always think of it when doing sword maintenance. Oh.
All right.
I picked the wrong choice! For nobles, a sword is ornamental. Still, my father emphasized the importance of its practical use. Indeed, as a child, I was lost around a sword. Learning those lessons back then is how I can fight alongside you today. I am constantly reminded of how indebted I am to my parents. Whew.
Hello, hello.
Oi, you lot! Time to muster. We got a runner headed our way. Oh boy.
Why, that's Godard.
God, that boorish runner has to be Goddard's Horizon Star. That firebrand thinks he can decimate our craft? Count on yours to know the other gauntlet runners by sight. But when he says decimate, that can't be a good thing, can it?
Onward.
Indeed! We mustn't allow him to damage His Highness's runner. Let's go.
You're young. Too young, in fact. A greenhorn like you is centuries from deserving a land runner. You'd be the rapscallions who crashed the opening ceremony. A young man like you, our king. Ha! Laughable.
Uh-huh.
What's your problem?
The name's Godard. The rightful heir to the throne and the voice of the rogue tribe. Tax the young, bankroll the elderly. Those too old to work will know prosperity under my rule.
Oh,
you
interesting.
little jackanapes will kneel before your betters and elders. And if you will not, you will be made to kneel. Prepare yourselves!
We don't want your vision of a world built on
Face
flawless
me.
sacrifice.
I'll take this. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
Oh.
Step aside, youngster.
Light a tower.
I stole your treasure.
The elders and rogues. Cheeky brat.
How's that?
With years
What's
comes
happened?
wisdom.
Uh-oh.
Stroll, your speed's down.
He. Ha! Die! Cheeky brat.
yeah, tougher than I thought.
Still standing.
You whippersnappers need to learn respect for your elders. Who do you think kept this kingdom together after the war?
This is nothing.
Stroll, your speed's down.
Mandible berry.
Here we go.
Remember, we all grow old. The blade you hold to my throat will be at your own soon enough.
Nobody's trying to massacre the elderly, you old goat. We want equal happiness for all, young and old. God above. Look, we'll not kill you here. How's that for respecting our elders? But mark me, this will not happen again.
Far too naive. But I suppose that's the luxury of youth.
That'll do.
Wow. Okay, dude.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Yup.
Spectacular.
Oh ho! Belly good work out there, lad. No one's getting their hands on this ship under your watch, eh? Now, full speed ahead. No delays for us. Not if I can help it.
The Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at an encampment as darkness overcomes the wilds. Nightfall, the time of hunting for monster kind. Even with the Gauntlet Runner,
Chalk it up to old
it is
age,
no time
yeah.
for travel, as monsters come more alive with every breath. The thirst for adventure is quenched.
Debuff target A, attack target C. Why do they do that? I don't know. It's weird.
All right.
Bug! Oh, I can actually hang out with Neurus. Or I can hang out with Heisme.
Now then.
We'll be facing great trials ahead. Might be good to get back to my old training methods from the Shadow Guard. Not while we're on the road, of course. Got to keep my eyes up in case of an attack. Perhaps once we're back in civilization.
Then.
Have you a free moment? I like to make the most of our journey.
Alright.
I'm going to spend this time standing watch and keeping us safe. Care to join me? Hang on.
So,
Whoops. Any news since we talked last? About the lost relic, I mean. Jolly rare finds, of course, so I don't expect you to find one right away. But if you do chance to pound one, let me know. It's for the good of the runner as well. Well, I'll be waiting, but I can't say I'll be holding my breath. I've mounted tasks on my own plate, after all. You know, my boy, you've got a look on your face like you want to take care of the runner's reactor. How about it? Studying such complex machinery. Why, I'm sure it will boost your observational powers by leaps and bounds. Probably. That is, indubitably. Okay, yeah, we hung out with him already, so let's hang out with Heisme.
Now then. Then. Alright.
Indeed? Glad to hear it.
Oh.
Been a while since I've done this. When I was in the Shadow Guard, my sharp hearing meant I was usually put on watch duty. At the time, most of my missions were confidential, the kind of thing that never becomes public knowledge. Even now, I can't go into any details. But I was desperate to protect something important to me. That's what it was all about. Must have been difficult.
Really?
Must have been difficult for you.
Well,
Well, that was all a long time ago. Now it's just another memory of my youth. Maybe I'm still a desperate man, but my heart feels lighter now than it was then. Perhaps the difference is in having comrades I can trust. We trust you too. 'Tis my honor. Perhaps if you do succeed, one day, if you do manage to build an ideal country for kindness to all, then I would protect that land with all that I have. I believe we too strive toward the same world. So I would gladly fight for it. Not in secret, like I did in the Shadow Guard, but as a true official knight. If it really is possible, nothing would make me happier. Make a fine commander.
So that means...
You want to be a knight commander, eh? Hot! Now there's an idea. A Ujief as a knight commander. It turned the kingdom on its head. That's part of the reason for it. Is it thanks to you that I can speak so freely of such lofty ambitions? Had we never met, I'd have never considered any of this. I believe you have a talent for showing others the light, and I say that as one who fell deep into darkness. Oh my god. That's a rare quality. Thanks for saying so. Hearing you say that gives me confidence. Thank you. People of such character are few and far between. I shall rely on you all the more, Captain. I've rather dragged this conversation on, haven't I? It's a good thing all remained quiet out here. As one who fell in too deep. Indeed, Haizumi. Yes. Shush. Wait, it is quiet no more. An enemy comes. Prepare yourself. This one's out of the ordinary.
Great.
We'll defend our position to the end. Let us take our first steps toward a new dream. This doesn't feel right. Oh, it's a blue Elementa. How nice. How is this supposed to sit on me? This feels like it might be upside down.
No.
Merchant!
Oh, brutal murder.
Do not strike if you're obviously outclassed.
We prevailed somehow and decided to take a breather with Haizumi.
Good grief.
Phew, they're off us, and that's just how we want it. All thanks to the Watchman, eh? The runner is safe, and we learned a valuable lesson in the process. Good experience, all told.
Well then.
You're welcome to come visit You're welcome to come visit again if you'd like.
All right.
Hooray!
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Whee!
What to pick?
Stroll again? That's really our option. Okay. Maybe I do something else. Never mind.
Well... Hey!
So.
It is something different. Maintaining two-hand swords can be a bit of a pain sometimes. They're heavier, there's more to polish. Sometimes I forget how surprisingly easy it is to maintain one-handed swords. Its upkeep is one of the two important qualities to consider when choosing your weapon. What do you suppose the other is? It's feeling.
Oh, that's right.
The feeling when you hold it, where you just know, like intuition.
Ooh.
Tuition, eh? Actually, that's a good word for it. An unconscious harmony shared between the blade and its wielder.
All right.
Once you find a weapon that's a perfect fit for you, care for it with all your heart, and it will respond in kind. Perhaps I'll find something like that along this journey, meeting new people and discovering new things in a new land. All of it leads me to who I will be. I've begun to understand that after my travels with you.
The party finally arrives at the abandoned tomb. It is said an affluent aristocrat is entombed here. However, if true, his only visitors these days are tomb robbers, seeking his wealth. Are the rare blades and shimmering jewelry merely a trap to draw in more victims, or something else entirely?
Now then.
Well, we're here, though I'm not too keen on this being the place we're exploring. We're here for a mission, not to seek amusement. This is where we search for the ring, yes?
Gotta get back on track.
That's right. The sooner we find that ring, the sooner we get Grievous' dagger back. Although, where do we even start? As a history note, I expect it won't be simply left lying in the dust. We won't know until we head further in. I sense signs of monsters, so be careful.
Well,
we may find some nice treasure in these nobles' graves. I don't love grave robbing, so I'll think of it as recycling. Yes. 'Tis well we look for useful items, but let us not stray too far. We are returning to town by nightfall.
Here we go.
Alright, Torin, lead the way.
Now then.
I hope rumors of treasure haven't drawn too many to such a place. In any case, let's search for that ring. All set? I'm ready at any time. I am not keen on grave robbing, but the situation cannot be helped. We know not what to expect here, so be on your guard. I've already finished preparing. Just give the word. We had to camp overnight for our journey here. It would be remiss to return home with naught to show for it. I'm at the ready and prepared for battle at any time. And of course, more is here.
Okay then. Let's go.
Oh.
Hey.
Gallica, do you have any idea where this ring we're after might be? I'll check, but I don't think I'll see anything. Nope, no good. Can't tell where it is at all. But on the bright side, there's a lot of treasure chests here.
Ooh.
That's some great news. Now that we know, we can scour every... Do recall that our objective here is finding this ring.
Right.
I'll bear that in mind. Torin, lead the way if you would.
Hail!
Now what am I to do?
That wall feels off, but it won't budge when I go to push or if I try pulling on it. Is it just a regular wall?
That's...
Huh? Oh, I'm behind a pillar.
This?
Huh. It's like a maze on the door. Stop it.
Really?
Everyone stay vigilant.
Demon?
On guard!
Let's stay calm.
I can't afford to hold
Ooh,
back.
he can take a hit.
Ignite! Let me rethink. Right there! Observe. Come!
They surely underestimated us.
Oh boy.
All right.
Good find.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Oh, a tunnel.
Wow, not bad.
Uh-oh. Rar, they say, rar. Oh boy. Oh no!
The first move's out.
It was a demon?
Are they all like this?
Coin can.
Now. Yeah. Is everyone? Take that.
Ooh.
This is nothing.
On guard!
Let's stay.
Still up?
I shall. Right there.
Nobody will stand in our way.
Satisfactory. Ha! I have never known such heights.
Nice.
Not bad.
Magla injection. Wee. Uh-oh.
All right. House, let's push through.
Skill.
Useful, I say grab it.
That was well done.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
I knew I could count on you.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Let's keep moving.
Huh? Huh? Oh god, okay, Alright. That's kind of big and scary looking.
You're not serious.
Oh! Listen to me, please. I know this sounds unbelievable, but I was almost eaten by a treasure chest. I thought I finally struck it rich, but as soon as I stepped closer, its mouth unhinged, and it tried to swallow me. If I wasn't quick on my feet, I'd have been that thing's dinner. If you came here looking for treasure, watch out. I think I'm done with treasure chests. At least for a while. Oh boy. I might have to call it early tonight.
Is everyone prepared?
Daily savings has also messed with my sleep schedule. I think I'm falling asleep.
Let's keep this up.
Nice going, Captain. 3 enemies left. It ends. We can do this.
Nothing stop you.
2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
So,
Hey, don't get sloppy, Captain.
No.
Right there.
Nice work,
We're all
Hulkenberg.
counting on you.
I will fight with. Let's go.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
That's all of them.
We found something.
Oh, an actual chest. On the Apprentice's Abacus. Ah, perfect. Just what I need because I am legitimately falling asleep. Sleep stream? Nah. That goes against, I think, TOS, even. Is that tooth? That's a tooth I can talk to. That's a big chest, too. This isn't Twitch, right? YouTube's a little different, and I don't want to actually pass out. I've had... If you notice, like, some, delays in movement or me moving weird, it was because I was drifting, so I think I need to call it early tonight, like, really early. Hopefully I can do longer streams this week. We'll find out. Depends on how much this is going to kick my butt. It kind of sucks to only go for an hour, but I think that's my limit for today. Could be worth enough effort and sleep. It could be with enough effort and sleep. Yeah, I know. I'd rather not. I can't even read, apparently. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it early. Probably just go to bed, even. Alright. Sorry, guys. Thank you so much for joining, if it was only for a little bit. Toodles.